Hi, this is Helena, and in this video I wanted to talk about how to connect deeply with a man's heart so he really falls in love and just sees you as that one special woman that he never wants to live without. This is something I've been getting asked about a lot lately. I see it in the comment sections of some of my other videos here on YouTube, and it's really important. I truly believe that the connection you have with a man is just the number one most valuable asset in the relationship. It's even more important than like the agreements and the labels that you put on the relationship itself. So this is such an important thing to learn how to do and really understand how it works. But before I get started, if you're new to my channel, click the button to subscribe to get all of my videos on how to have the relationship you've always wanted. So something I always say is that the way to connect deeply with a man's heart is always through your own heart first. It is just the only way. And of course, I talk a lot about this in terms of connecting with your feminine energy and your feelings and what's going on, within you, so you can kind of intuit what's going on the outside with this man and all around you. So if you are up in your head trying to create some connection with a man, or like stir something into creation by saying the perfect phrase or doing the perfect thing or something like that, you're up in your head. You're actually in your masculine energy because you have this goal in mind. You're trying to make something happen. Like if you're trying to, say this thing to connect with his heart and make him fall for you. If you're coming from that place, it's just never going to work for you. I've certainly been there. So if you've ever tried that, you just know that it doesn't work. You have to go about it in a different way. And the great thing is when you're really connected to yourself, like who you really are, and you're in touch with your feelings and you're in that juicy feminine energy place, it's kind of like the perfect words come to you at the perfect time with the perfect person, and you just don't have to try so hard. And that's really kind of what I wanted to convey today, is that when you're connected to your true self, you could think of this as like, the larger part of yourself, or your soul, or your consciousness, or something like that, right? When you're connected to your own heart, you're naturally going to connect deeply with a man's heart, because when he's in your presence, when you're at that place, it causes him to drop down into his heart and his body. Most men are up in their heads all day long, especially if they're really busy or they have a demanding job, and it's pretty rare person who can help a man drop into his heart. So if you can do that, if you can be that person in a man's life, he's just going to see you as irreplaceable, and he'll never want to lose you, truly. So how do you do this? I have lots of videos on connecting to your feminine energy, so you can check those out. If you have any questions about exactly how to do that, let me know in the comment section. I can maybe direct you to the right video based on your situation. But I wanted to give you a brand new concept here today. And, I just released a new program actually called Connect with His Heart. And in it, I talk about connecting to your pleasure paradigm, coming from a pleasure paradigm rather than from a fear paradigm. So a lot of times we're kind of walking around coming from this fear paradigm and we don't even realize it. That could look like coming from like loss prevention or pain prevention mode, like wanting to safeguard yourself against all these bad things that might happen, or constantly worrying and doubting that things are going to work out for you. And when you do that, you disconnect from your true self that I was just talking about a minute ago, the larger part of yourself that just knows that things are always working out for you. That of course, if you have a desire to have a close, deeply connected relationship, that it's an absolute guarantee to you. So you kind of want to ask yourself, what's your philosophy on life here? If you truly believe that things are always working out for you, right? It's just only a matter of time. Once you connect to yourself and your heart's true desires, things will start to unfold. You just don't want to disconnect from that by constantly going straight to worry or frustration or, this fear or loss prevention or pain prevention mode, where you just immediately doubt that you can have what you want, or you take these little setbacks that can happen along the way as indicators that you can never have the kind of relationship you want, or that things aren't going to work out with this one particular man. It's all different kinds of situations here. So you can really ask yourself, am I coming from a place of fear or anxiety or worry or doubt, or am I coming from this pleasure paradigm And what that looks like is really, connecting to your heart's true desires and enjoying the unfolding along the way, really, no matter what happens, seeing everything as always working out for you. Once you can connect to that part of yourself, you'll find that you'll be organically led to make decisions that will serve you better than anything else, will serve you better than anything me or anyone else could ever tell you. You'll just organically be led to the next logical step. And that includes, knowing what to say to a guy, how to connect to his heart by connecting to your own heart and then expressing yourself from that place. It's so important. And of course, in my new program, Connect with His Heart, I did this program with Leah Lake, who you guys all know and love. Have her on my channel quite a bit. We do give you specific things to say, specific scripts to use in tough situations, difficult conversations with a man. But those aren't going to do you any good unless you're connected to yourself first. So you have to connect with that part of yourself that knows that things are always working out for you and that you are absolutely worthy and deserving of the kind of really close, connected, committed relationship that you've always dreamed of. So that's what I wanted to share today. I just wanted to make a quick video introducing this topic, and I really want you to ask yourself, when am I coming from this fear-based paradigm where I'm, cut off from myself and my own feelings, and I'm up in my head just trying to do stuff all the time, like make something happen in the relationship or just try a bunch of things and hope that something works out, or an extreme of this would be trying to control a situation or manipulate all the circumstances around you to try to subtly push and shove a guy into doing what you want. I mean, we've all been there, right? It's there's no judgment here. We've all been in that place where we feel frantic and kind of hopeless and frustrated, so we're just trying a bunch of things and we're cut off from our true selves. We're cut off from this amazing power that we have to connect to ourselves and to the universe and to others, especially that man who's right in front of you. So see where you can shift into this pleasure paradigm. And I talk more about that in the program itself, but I can definitely do some more videos on this if you guys have questions, and see where you can really kind of take care of yourself in a way. And I don't mean, just self-care, like taking bubble baths and taking time for yourself. All of that's really great, but what you want to do is really love and embrace and accept all the different parts of yourself. Then learn how to express those parts to a man in a way that brings him closer, in a way that he'll start to say, wow, she loves and accepts herself. She doesn't judge herself. That's how I know that she's going to accept me and all my unpleasant feelings and the things that I don't want to necessarily show to the world. And this is all happening on a very subconscious level. So if this is a little confusing, I can definitely do some more videos about this. I just wanted to kind of introduce this new concept and see what you guys think. So let me know your thoughts and experiences with this in the comment section. And I will include a link to Connect with His Heart, my newest program. It's on sale now still, so I'll put that in the description right below this video. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you next time.